Welcome to the course Newton's Law of Motion. Here we are going to concentrate primarily on numerical part, and throughout the course we will be discussing around 70 to 80 numericals, and after the end of the course you will be having great command on the numerical solving ability. So now we will see what are the different topics which we are going to cover. First thing, we are going to discuss the forces based with basic types, the basic types which include the gravitational force, electrostatic force, nuclear force, and strong force and weak force. So those forces we will discuss. Then we will see the common used forces, the weight, tension, the spring force, and the contact force, their magnitude and their direction, and in what way they act. Okay. After that, we will see the laws of motion, the discussion on the laws of motion, the first law. Then along with that, we will discuss the inertia. Then we will discuss the second law, third law. Then we will discuss momentum and how it is related with momentum. Then we will discuss the alternate form of second law, which is in the form of momentum change with respect to time. Okay, so that we will discuss. Then we have some basic questions related to the momentum concept and F equal to ma formula concept. Okay. Then after we will discuss the impulse and impulsive forces. Then we will see how we can solve the more complex problems on second law. So for that, we will need the resolution of forces, free body diagram, and thereafter we have these questions. Okay, so we are going to discuss all these questions during the course. Then we will also see the spring related problems. So this, you can see the 9 and 10 number problem. These are spring related problems. Okay. Then you can see these problems, the 12 number, these are two-dimension problem. Okay. Then we have the pulley problem starting. So we will see the different kind of pulley problems. Then we have the pulley problems given on an incline. Then you can see this kind of problems. So one is hanging, then one is moving. Okay, so these are the different problems. You can see the diagram. Okay, so these are the problems which we are going to discuss. Thereafter, we will discuss the constraint relation. So constraint relation is if we have two objects moving, suppose you can see in this example, one object is coming down, one is going left. So what will be relation between their accelerations? So that is found with the help of constraint relation. So apart from the questions which are shown here, we will discuss many more problems which will be coming when we will be discussing the actual problems or actual concept. So these are the problems related to constraint motion, and all these questions we are going to discuss. And you can see this kind of very complex system we will solve with the help of constraint equations. Okay, so this problem, these two problems. Then after that, after solving various questions on constraint motion, we will move to pseudo force. So in pseudo force, we will see the accelerated frame concept, and we will see the vertical acceleration. We will see horizontal acceleration. Okay, all these things we are going to see. And after that, we will move to friction. In friction, we will see again various kind of questions. So first we will see the simple problems. Okay. Then after solving some basic problems, we will see the various kinds of questions which can be asked from the friction. So here you can see we will discuss the angle of repose and angle of friction. Okay, this you can see the angle of friction, angle of repose we will discuss. Then we will see the maximum acceleration problem. Okay, maximum acceleration if you are trying to move on a surface, then how much can be the maximum acceleration? So that is also related to friction. So motion on a rough inclined plane we'll see. So angle of repose, that which I said, so that we are going to discuss. Then we have various kinds of questions. Then we will include the friction along with tension. Okay, so we will see now problems related to friction along with tension. Then we will see bodies in contact with each other or placed over each other. So that kind of problems we will see. So you can see here, so one object is kept over another object. So these problems we are going to discuss how friction acts. Okay, so in vertical direction as well, the two objects in vertical direction. Then we will see this kind of question. So all these questions we are going to do during this course. Then we will discuss a problems based on relative motion with the friction. Okay, so all these things we are going to discuss. We will also discuss the pseudo force and friction, the pseudo force with friction. So all these concepts we will discuss throughout the chapter. So now we will start from the next lecture. We will start with the forces.